Hello, in this video, I will explain how to limit the value of an input according to other input. This could help you, for example if you have a system like stock. In this case, the second input cannot be greater than the value of the first input. The increase or decrease in the value of the first and second input depend on each other. Well, that being said, the first thing we need is to have an input. This is the first input, has ID named number 1, and has its respective arrows, with a function when clicked. Then, there is another input, which is a second input, named number 2, and it also has its arrows, that have a function when clicked. When we have this, we go to the script section. The first thing we need is to have Jquery before everything else for it to work. When we have it, we are going to create the following functions. The inc function selects the first input, and then we make it increase its value by 1 when clicking. The dec function. Two variables are created to select the two inputs. Then we create an if that if the value number 1 is greater than the value of input number 2, lower its value. The inc2 function. Two variables are created to select the two inputs. We create one if that if the value of input 1 is greater than 0, and also the value of input number 2 is greater than the value of input number 1. Make the maximum value. And then, I create another if, so that if the value of input 1 is greater than 0, and also input number 2 is less than input number 1, increase the value of input number 2. The dec2 function. We select the second input. We create one if the value of the second input is greater than 0. Decrease the value of input number 2. That would be all.